Okay, let's go. We should be live. So it's gonna be, live arena. And today, for the first time, we have Plat reset on Sunday that people have been asking since the beginning of the game, basically. And they're finally doing it for the first time, so that's kind of interesting. Give me a second. I never streamed on Twitch, and Biohack and others have been telling me since the beginning that I need to do a stream. I never even tried it. How do I set up that I'm streaming for Raid on Twitch? Where do I even change it? Anybody that knows about Twitch, tell me where in the Twitch settings do I change the what game I'm playing? Wait, where is the chat app? Okay, let's go. You can't, yeah, I'm sure you can't find me, I'm a pleb. You see, you definitely know about Twitch. Where in the Twitch settings do I change the game for Twitch? Because I don't think it automatically does it there. And I've never streamed there, so I'm sure I'm not gonna be in the raid category. Never mind, I think I figured it out. I don't know if I'm gonna use the Nakarada as much as on the last session, but I put Nakarada back on Stone Skin and Bolster to kind of do a comparison. Okay, let's go. Can anybody tell me if you can find me on Twitch or not? Okay, so it's like a full speed team. It's kind of baiting me to go with my crappy Tormin again. Tormin is the hero that I don't appreciate, but I keep using him regardless. I don't think do I want to go with Tormin here? Like, then I'm only gonna have one and a half nukers if I do it. Okay, I have Armand, so let's go with Tormin. Is the music on properly? Can you guys hear music on the stream? Oh fuck. Okay, here's the Twitch link. But I more like meant that can you see my stream in the Raid Shadow Legends category? I don't know if Embrus is the right ban. So you can hear music and you can see tweets, or was that yes to one of those? What's up, everybody? I don't know what you mean by pool noodle DP. I have been getting fat. Like, I used to be, very athletic, and then afterwards, I go kind of up and down. I'm probably the most fattest I've ever been in my life. I'm not really, I don't identify as a fat person, and I'm not used to being fat, but I need to put down the cookies and go do some running. I'm actually the farthest away from pool noodle I have ever been in my life. I'm not like an animal that I was fattening myself in the summer for the winter, in what do you call it, ahead of the bad times, like preparing for the winter. So no tweets, fuck. I mean, yeah, it's just okay. This is gonna be controversial, but you know, I like I don't know if I should go into it because somebody's gonna get angry. But you know, losing weight is just about putting the cookies down. It's not fun, but it's just eating less. So you know, I just need to stop doing it. I can easily lose weight, you know, but the reason that I don't like the fact that I gained weight in the first place. I feel kind of bad about it because I'm not used to having like I'm not used to being fat. I mean, I'm not like super fat, but you know what I mean. I'm used to being athletic. Now I have like belly, and every time I look in the mirror, you know, I feel ashamed. So anyway. And my brother is super ripped, so he kind of makes me feel like extra bad about myself. Not super ripped, but you know, not like how would I say? Not like a bodybuilder, but like no body fat. I mean, he does lift weights, but he's not like a bodybuilder. But he's tall and skinny and blonde-haired and so on. So I don't know what my first 2 picks are gonna be this time, because I wasn't planning to spam as much Armans as I did last stream, but I still have Armans on my best gear, and Marius is kind of slow. I don't know if I want to really play a lot with Marius. So some people sometimes say in like comments that why do you early pick mod? Nobody else is ever gonna pick mod. The thing is that I don't really have too many like early picks that is good against everything, or I wanna pick before the enemy. It's pretty much Armans and Marius, and outside of that I don't really have that kind of champions that are very contended as a pick, or you know, that I want to blind pick against enemies. So I really hope to get like one really good support that is a good early and blind pick against everything. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to make others feel bad about it, but I do feel bad about it myself. I need to put down the cookies, like I said. It's kind of hard because, you know, I live in Finland, and obviously it gets cold on winter. I mean, winter is basically 10 months of the year here. Summer is very fleeting. But it gets so, you know, cold and there's ice and so on. It's not really... you can't really go outside. So if I want to do something, it has to be indoors. I can't go like... I can't go on rowboat and fishing or anything like that. Not until next summer. I'm getting some kind of like a machine. Oh, okay, fuck. I'm getting like a machine to try to actually lift for once in my life. But yeah, there's like, I think this is 1.5 hours or like 1 hour 20 minutes until the Plat reset. What do you guys think about it? So I guess for most people it's a lot more convenient time that it's on Sunday and not Monday Plat reset. Like for me, actually, you know, people often, you know, they were saying that you have it so easy, like is Monday morning Plat push, you can do it every time, it's like 10 or 11 AM. But it's kind of awkward time, because if you're actually doing something, you're probably not gonna be home, And if you're gonna be home, for me at least, I'm probably gonna be sleeping at that time, so I don't really like the Monday Plat push. Sunday kind of late evening is much more preferable, especially when it's not like super late. It's like, well, okay, it's almost 11 p.m. here, so it's gonna go down to like 12 on the reset, but it's not as bad as it would be otherwise. Okay, give me a sec. I need to check the tweets so that I actually... Can you actually see me on tweets? Oh fuck, I don't think you can. How do I fix it? Yeah, I was kind of expecting this to happen. That I screw up the Twitch stream. Like, the stream is live, but I don't see myself on the Raid Shadow Legends category. Right? Okay, let's see the chat. Wait, I'm fat on the OBS, fuck. Isaac is on tweets, nice. Somebody is watching tweets at least. I got one viewer. Cool. So I have Sulfurion, I've talked about it a bunch of times. I don't have any blessing on him, and the thing is that if you have one of those burn champions without blessing, you can't really break the stone skin, so he is on my wish list. I hope to get the blessing for him, but I've tried to use him and it just doesn't seem practical. Plus Sulfurion is definitely, you know, there is better those burn champions. Gizmark or that one faction lord, I can't remember his name, they're definitely way better. Yeah, I like cookies as well, but I'm banned from cookies for now. I can do it again when I don't hate myself when I look in the mirror, so... Yusi, how many trophies have you won? Like, Noodle is talking about third trophy. How many do you have? How many did Rats have? Is Rats still the most trophies, like, in raid history? Or is there somebody else now more than him? I guess Panda probably beat him when Rats has not been playing. Or do you guys even keep track of the statistics anymore? I guess I'll go with the white duo, since he went with Marichka. Okay, elaborate, why does Panda not count? But, so, outside of Panda, is Rat still the person with most trophies, or Wuis? And if we count Panda, is Panda still the highest trophy? Or, again, because last time that I was paying attention to it, Rats beat him like, was it 1 or 2 trophies? So, I think, didn't Rats like, he got 1 more trophy than Panda, then he said that he's gonna quit, and then he got like 1 more trophy and then he quit. But he basically wanted to accomplish that. Oh, okay, you can see me now in the Raid Shadow Legends category. Nice. Let's go. Now I can focus on the fights and chat instead of trying to meddle with everything. I guess it wasn't that hard to set up the dual stream. Like, so I was making videos for a good while before I ever did any kind of streaming. And like, Biohack was telling me that I should do streaming, and he was telling me that I should instantly do dual streaming and never even like choose one platform, because I remember I was originally asking a bunch of people when I was starting out that where should I stream, and I never did the dual stream thing, even though I guess it's not very complicated at all. I was planning to, but then I quit Raid and Fire Nation attacked and nothing was the same. Fuck, should I even revive? Because I feel like I might get enfeebled and screw myself if I revive. I probably should just do the A2, but I'm probably gonna die by that time. Yeah, I'm gonna die to the recoil anyway, so... Or not? Kind of surprised it didn't kill me. Yeah, I'm still I'm still losing this battle though. A2 or revive, which one? I think we do A2. So that he doesn't like block revive my Narcissus. Yeah, oh, he did it anyway, okay. Well, that was kind of hard hitting. Usually the A1 doesn't do like any damage. There's so big fluctuation. Okay, I got mega screwed. So big fluctuation on the A1 of the Empress. I don't know if this guy has like insane gear, because most of the Empress don't hit like anything at all on the A1. That was hitting really hard. Also, Maritzka and Empress, I guess, was a pretty nice combo. Oh yeah, the Narcissus passive, I'm being dumb. I have so much PTSD from Protoss getting cucked by Empress passive that I totally forgot about Narcissus being like released in the game to counter Taras. That was literally the point for him existing, because people were crying about Taras for like 2 years, so never mind. Okay, I guess it's gonna be white duo battle again, but I'm not sure if I wanna pick Angora just yet. Oh fuck. Okay, you're right. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, I'm so bad. I don't have Empress. I mean, I knew that, but I didn't. Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm not used to it because I haven't really played with him. Like literally, I've never tried him once. Before, I used to, you know, do like, you know, I played with other accounts too quite frequently, and I was kind of familiar with all of the mythicals. But now, I never even tried Empress yet. It just doesn't stay in my memory the same way if I haven't played with it myself. Just reading the kit doesn't register the same way. Let's try UDK. This seems kind of a hard matchup, to be honest. Anyway, that didn't happen, you didn't see anything, forget about it. I didn't forget about the Necrosis stacks and the A1. Yeah, what's up, Leadfoot? Quite many people keep saying that I stream randomly sometimes and they never get to be live when I stream. I was planning to stream on Fridays and Mondays, but since they changed the reset, I mean, I'm definitely gonna stream on Sundays. Probably I wanna stream like at least twice a week, but I'm not really sure about. It's just gonna be random for now. I don't have any proper plans. Should I just get the Siegfried out of the way? Yeah, let's do Siegfried first. Okay, let me double check. I don't think it's in 10 minutes. I think it's 1 hour and 10 minutes, but give me a sec. I'm gonna be like I prepared for it that I should be around the edge of the platinum. Oh fuck, I was supposed to do A1 and not A2. Fuck. That was misclick. So how many of you guys are pushing Plat? Because from what I've been, you know, talking and following, Plat has kind of died and people don't really care about it like they used to. Damn. He doesn't like have like any revivers, but he actually has 3 revivers. It's so annoying that like most of the... No, I don't know about most, but like half of the mythical nukers are also revivers. Siegfried, Nice, Lazarus, like all of them are nukers with a revive. Imagine if Rotos revived your teammates on a kill. That would be nice. I don't have Anchor, I'm not gonna get extra turn. No attack debuff. That's really good thing about the mode A1, that you get both attack buff for you and attack debuff on enemy. But it's not guaranteed, of course, but it's kind of pretty powerful A1 actually. Fuck, I don't want to lose at this point. I thought I had it in the bank. My good. I'm not sure. I don't know if I would kill it with the A1, but I probably should fish for extra turn. Oh my god. And Mariska is back. Oh my god. Wait, that's like a full... Yeah, that's like a full support Lazarus. It's not a nuker at all, right? Or is it also... Oh, it's a nuker, yeah. Yeah, okay, fuck me. I don't know about that. He was doing kind of low damage. Maybe it was like full speed and very low damage build. He was critting, but hitting really low. Fuck. One more and we get the bot battle. Okay, let's see. So I'm 9 points away. My defense looks like this. I mean, my defense is ass, let's be honest. There's no good defense I can do. I tried a bunch of things, you know, all of them suck, you know. The strat for me is gonna be last second push, get couple fights in, and probably it will be good enough. It's been working so far, but it's not like, you know, I'm not gonna... Some people are gonna call it cheap. I'm not gonna be pushing for the top or fighting proper teams. Yeah, some familiar names like Bill, but... Oh, Telkaron, yeah. Wait. Telkaron. Usually remind me like I was out of the game for so long, but isn't Telkaron the guy that, you know, sold his account a trillion times and then he keeps coming back? I was kind of wishing like a full retirement for him, but I guess he keeps coming back. What? This guy has Python. I'm sure he's gonna change it, but what a weird flex. This is kind of going back to the old stuff with double reviver, which used to be very popular for many years. Everybody used to always have Siphi and Duchess in defense. Okay, let's continue. Kind of looks diverse to me compared to what it was, but I mean, it's still like Mythic Champions and Ukraine duo basically. Yeah, it's like it feels like Platinum is not as competitive as it used to be. Like definitely it's not. But if you're just trying to get low Platinum, it's not easy. Like there's quite many people at the low Plat without incredibly good accounts trying to snipe in the last second. That part is actually kind of, you know, not guaranteed. If you don't have like an actual defense that people avoid or wins battles. What? You can just go on break, what are you saying? Yeah, I mean, type OG, it's like this exact same thing as before, it's just that instead of the reset being in like, I don't know, 12 hours of now, it's gonna be now, so that there's still some time for like getting to gold for the weekly rewards or whatever, but the actual platinum reset ends now. I guess, I mean, that's, maybe it's different, but that's how I understood it. But I think most people would agree. I mean, there's gonna be for some people that this time is not doable, but I think most people can do it on Sunday better than on Monday, regardless of the time. So I would still rather have it on maybe Saturday, but you know, Sunday evening compared to Monday morning, I'll take it. And I guess this is like this is actually a really good time for the US people to push. So for you guys, I guess it is, you know, the time that I would prefer basically. So, and US people, for understandable reasons, used to, you know, complain that the platinum reset favors Europeans too much. I mean, ironically, you know, the best time it was for like Asian people actually. Not the Europeans, but obviously for Americans it was like in the middle of night. Yeah, I agree. I think this is a good middle ground, but I would still move it one day earlier if I could. But I mentioned this multiple times on streams, but Plarium has been saying for many years they're never gonna change the reset time. I'm kind of shocked that they're doing it. They have those new owners and they have been doing all kinds of quality of life updates basically ever since I quit the game. So it kind of looks like they are trying to fine-tune the game and they are course correcting, you know, that they are under better management now. I think everybody pretty much agrees with that because I've heard multiple other people say the same sentiment. Ah, fuck. Both nukers got enfeebled. Unlucky. Yeah. You can take a 10-minute break, go ahead. The reset is still gonna be in 1 hour, so... The stream is gonna be on YouTube, so if you are unironically that worried, you can always go back in time. But I don't think you are, so... Can I get the Siffy? I don't know if it's enough damage, I don't have defense buff. Okay, nice. Probably was kind of close. Nah. I think I would have... Okay, maybe not. I was gonna say I think I would have had it if I didn't get that enfeeble, but... Wait, can I change the form? Or am I gonna die now? I think I can change the form. Oh, nice. The master removed the debuff. 1 turn, okay, I lost it. Fuck. What do you mean, The Hobbit? Like, what do you mean, dynamics? Fishing season is kind of ended for me. It's so cold. I mean, let me see what the weather is right now here. Or, I mean, the temperature. Yeah, it's like 6 degrees outside right now. I was fishing like 2 days ago, but I didn't catch anything, so... Technically you can still fish right now, but it's basically the end of the season for me. I don't really want to go fish in the freezing wilderness. I mean, I probably will go a few times, and I was thinking about... Wait, I don't know what's the word in English. So, something called Katisko. Katik. Do you guys know what Katik means? I was thinking of like when the lake freezes, I might like salve a hole and put Katik even during winter, but it's gonna be a little bit bothersome. Oh, it's a bot battle, yeah. I definitely have 100% crit rate, but I was getting some enfeebles in the last battle. It's not like I don't have, you know, I'm not that far behind that I'm not able to build crit rate on my champions. I'm kind of surprised how easy it is to come back to the game after 8 months of break. I thought it was gonna be kind of over and I would have like 0 chance of catching up, but it's like it's a lot less bad than I thought it would be. It's not easy, as you can see. I'm getting bot battles, but I'm getting there. I'm still waiting to lose a bot battle. I haven't lost one yet, but I'm 99% sure that one of these days I'm gonna lose a bot battle. Okay, calm down, Johnny, with those. I don't know if that's some kind of fetish, but it's starting to sound kind of sketchy. I'm not really a big, you know, fan of moderation or censorship, but let's not get too degenerate in the chat, please. We were having kind of a debate on my Discord like a week ago about freedom of speech, and it was getting kind of heated, and I was getting double teamed. That there was like one guy that is like super left and one guy that is super right, and they were kind of double teaming on me that neither one of them really really appreciates like freedom of speech, and they both want to censor the other side, and that's where we're at these days. And apparently this could almost be the bot battle that I lose, you know. But probably not, but almost there. Definitely was struggling to beat that bot. I've seen quite many people are in the 90 plus. Okay, maybe many people is not the word, but there's a bunch of people with around 90% win ratios. Like, okay, this guy, 85. I guess I was just watching the Twitch. He's also streaming at the same time. Yeah, there's a bunch of people with really high win ratio. My barely above 50% is not good enough, but I guess some people can get way past 50. Probably I would have gotten back in the day too, or that's what I tell myself, but probably not. I'll spam the polymorph and I'll probably go with Narcissus and Rotos against this guy without Ankora. It could have almost been a Tormin battle again, but this guy is way too tanky to try that kind of crap. Oh, okay, you were talking about the enemy, okay, my bad. I thought that you meant me, but I mean, there's definitely no nuker that I have without full crit rate. But yeah, I think it was maybe the Lazarus seemed really fast. I think it was some kind of mostly support Lazarus with a little bit damage on the side, but I think it was like full speed basically. Lazarus is kind of interesting champion that you can even build it as a support if you want, and it doesn't have to be a nuker. Sometimes people do it to like throw you off and surprise you with their builds. Yeah. Embrus gimps me every time. I mean, okay, I'm screwed. I even have Enfeeble. On one hand, I mean, you can even give it. I mean, you should give it as a positive to Plarium that they keep adding really strong, guaranteed or free champions. So imagine if Embrus was not a free champion. I think people would complain about him a lot. But I'm only like 1/3 of the way in, so it's gonna take me like 2 months or a little bit less to get it. I'm a little bit overwhelmed by the dual streaming and the double chat. I'm not used to this kind of stuff. I'm not like Final Ken Pachi that I stream every day and I have like some kind of, you know, setups for this. I'm used to streaming for myself and I'm just making a video and there's no live chat. But yeah, what's up everybody? Hat banging. Do they call that it in English? Isn't there like another word for it? I don't know. I don't really want to go too rowdy here and put down some lamp or my green screen or something like that, but sure. I'm maybe a little bit, you know, mellow today. I'm not that amped up. Not that it's my usual state, but I'm definitely not today, so. Guys, what's this champion's name? I always forget about it. The burn one. What's the name? I read it and then I forget it and it just it doesn't stay in my head. I really want to get that one. I think it will be good fit on my account. Oh yeah, Vulcanos, yeah, sure. And I keep calling that one relic Volcanic Heart, but it's not Volcanic Heart, it's something else. They should call it Volcanic Heart. I don't know why they're not doing it. I keep basically mixing the name of this champion and that one relic. What's the relic that I'm talking about? Not Volcanic Heart, but something similar. Lamasu? Interesting. He doesn't have any reviver. He's kind of just going full speed, I guess, with Gizmak and Lamasu, and I'm sure all the Noogers are fast as well. I don't know who to pick. I think more Polymorph, but it's Garces is in the last slot. I don't know if that's a good idea. You guys keep putting different names. Volcadriac Heart, okay. Should just be Volcanic Heart. They were trying to be way too, you know, complex with the name. Just call it what it looks like. By the way, is the music too loud? If it is, then let me know. I'm not sure how it works with Twitch, because, like I said, I never tried it before. Oh, okay, nice. What? Am I not? Oh my god, okay, fuck me. is my old tavern music getting old? Because, you know, I like it, but I feel like maybe I've been using the same style of music for too long and I need to mix it up. I don't think I'm gonna kill them with A2. Ah, I got feared. Fuck. I think I need to mix it up and put some other genre music as well. Some. If anybody remembers my old videos, I used to use a lot of those old YouTube days, like what do you call it? Not electronic music, but the old free music. Those early days YouTube big hits, which is all some type of electronic music. Maybe I could have won this if I didn't get feared, but I don't think I would even have had enough damage with the boss. Yeah, I'll probably put that type of music every other stream in the future or something to mix it up. I like the Alexander Nakarada music that I'm using, but maybe it's getting a little bit old always using the same stuff. Yeah, I'm getting finished a lot, you know, what can I say? I'm not on top of the game these days. Like one of the most, maybe the most frustrating part about the game for me is that there are so many champions, there are so many mechanics. These days there's even a lot of relics and item sets and so on. There's so much potential to do all kinds of different strategies and mix it up, but you're not gonna have 99% of like anything, so you can't actually do different things, and you need to play with what you got. They should do a library in a mode where it's like a season and everybody has access to all champions in the game, and it's just for that season, and then we see what happens with that. Fuck, I probably shouldn't have picked Duchess here. I mean, maybe, but I kind of want to go with Ankara. Yeah, so if you're not like familiar Alexandros, I quit the game for like 8 months and I recently came back, and in that time I missed both Fabian and Titus, so it was a big mistake. If I didn't miss Fabian and if I had Embrus, which I would obviously have if I was like playing the entire time, I think my account probably would be in a pretty good state. Embrus I'm gonna get, but I'm gonna like whine and cry for a couple of months until I finally get him, and hopefully by that time he's still relevant, which probably is gonna be. But Fabian is a question mark if I'm ever gonna get that champion, and it's especially frustrating because I mean, he's really good, one of the best ones, but for once they did a lockout fusion and I missed it. I don't have any lockout champion on my account, unless we count those two epic champions, the Barbarian one and the Skinwalkers one, with the one-turn lockouts. And obviously, I'm super slow, I don't have good speed gear, so, you know, I would need some mythic lockouts like Crixia or Galatir. That's what I really want. I mean, Fabian would be good, and it would be really useful for me to have 2 champions. Yeah, we're doing bad. Another bot fight. 2 champions with speed threat, not just Armands, but for now I just have that. Outside of it though, it would be nice to have a mythic lockout with the lockout on the second form. I'm like at 25 mythic shards, so I'm, you know, it's kind of enough that maybe I can hope to get lucky, but it's not 100 shards. Yeah, I guess that's, you know, obviously spending is the main motivating factor for Plarium, so they're not gonna do it, but it could be nice. I mean, they could do it like try to do some kind of, you know, esport and make a lot of videos about it and promotional material. They could think that kind of stuff in that way, but obviously that's not gonna happen. I mean, there is quite many people playing live arena, to be honest, so we always say that PvP is like a very niche part of the game that very few people care about, but I don't think that's actually the case. I think, you know, if you look at the live arena, there's like, I can check after this battle, but I think I'm like rank 30,000 with 8,000 points or something like that. There's quite many people that have played live arena, like tons and tons, tens of thousands of people. Oh yeah, this is a bot account, I forgot. And I first picked Armans like an idiot. I don't, you know, I'm not maxed with the faction guardians, so but I'm sure I can, you know, I could just get rid of something. I'm still working on the faction guardians. There's let me double check, but I think on Orgrun I still don't have a single dupe unless I remember wrong. There is several factions like Undead that I have completed, but I think Orgrun is still 0 out of 10. Yeah, there's a lot of those kind of relationships in this game. I definitely saw a lot of that firsthand in MAD. Basically half of the players are like big spenders and half of them are drivers, so it's kind of like a symbiotic relationship with sugar daddies and arena players or something like that. Nothing wrong with that, but yeah, there's a lot of it. And bunch of people were getting paid to like drive accounts too. I mean, I know several people that do it as their job, that they, you know, make teams and just grind the daily stuff for big accounts. Okay, let's see the token trader. Wait, where do you see it? Yeah, Joffred has an interesting passive. And at one time he was actually kind of meta in defense, and sometimes I see people using him in live arena. I don't know if I saw him since I got back. I don't know if it's a champion worth for me to sacrifice that many like faction guardians for. I don't think I have like any spare dupes, let's say, but the passive is interesting. If I had him, I would probably use him, but in these days, I don't know if he's good enough, to be honest. So basically, he will protect one champion from dying, and then he can like AoE stun everybody. And it's a weird support that he's not really a nuker, but people usually build him like in Stone Skin and as an ogre, because you can still do some AoE damage and you don't really need like speed or accuracy for his utility stuff. I mean, speed probably would be good, but not in the traditional like lockout sense. Let me see my faction guardians. Oh wait, I have Ogrun. Okay, I forgot about this. I guess I have gotten some Shamrocks. I think this probably happened semi-recently, but... So... I'm kind of getting closer to completing faction guardians, but there is still a bunch of factions that are not close to completion. Like, Jars is kind of a good faction. Would be good to have it at 10. The new ones, it makes sense that I am not done with Shadowkin and Sylvan Watchers, but the most important one for me at least is Undead, so I'm glad I have it. And I think Undead was the first faction that I completed, and I got it long time ago. Okay, 30 minutes left. I'm like 23 points below the Plat cutoff. I should probably do a couple of fights now to catch up and not miss it at the last moment. If anybody in the chat is grinding for the top rankings, then good luck. I used to always tune in for the Rats Monday Plat stream, but the recent like weeks or last like 2 months, on Mondays when I was looking Plat, there's like basically nobody streaming at all. But it's probably gonna change on now when it's on Sunday, so probably gonna be more people pushing just in general and definitely more content as well. Can we just find one-man defenses to do it the easy way? Yeah, so I have like different attacks for different people, but there's not that many people I have that I use in Arena. So the ones with Arena attacks show up first, and then the other ones are like PvE champions. That's why you see bunch of epics there, but Vogot is in my Arena champion deck list as well, so there is that. What can I even beat out of these teams? None of these seem like very easy, to be honest. I shouldn't really get the win anyway, because I'll get inside Plat. Let's do like this account. I don't know if I can beat this. I need to just eat the lockout and like brute force it. This is very scuffed team. Don't look at these teams and ask me, why are you doing that? I'm doing it because I don't have any good teams, so it's just random champions. I'm relying on the old-fashioned method that I have just super tanky team, and I auto battles to try to make it faster with Rotos, and that's all I got. I used to avoid, like Ukko used to be very meta in Classic Arena at one point, and they were always on stun sets, and I used to always avoid them because I'm a Rotos main. But I want to do this guy because it's 6 points and it doesn't get me to Plat, assuming that I can even beat him. Okay, no. That's fine. That's where I'm at. It is what it is. Okay, so they changed the time was gone. Let me show it after this battle. But it's very confusing, I agree. So the actual like weekly arena ends in like 12 hours or something like that. But you can see another time for Platinum Arena and it ends in like 28 minutes. So here it's 1 hour, 11 hours and 30 minutes, and here it's 30 minutes. Well, I mean, I don't think okay, I wasn't really paying attention to it, but you know, I was getting locked out and gangbanged. I was just banking on, you know, Rotos A1, and I was trying to do a fast battle that doesn't get me over the Plat cutoff. I wasn't really... It was a very RNG, you know, weak affinity reviver, and or like I'm weak affinity against the reviver and they had a lockout, so not a fight that you would ever actually want to pick, let's put it that way. And this is not the team that you would ever pick seriously, so I should have gone, like, if I'm really tryharding, then against Mortal teams you would go with like UDK if you play Rotos, and then those are like free matchups, but Mortal is not meta. Anyway, I think there's time for one battle at least. Not Classic Arena. But yeah, good luck to all of the proper blood pushers that are actually trying to push and not like me and just trying to sneak in on the last second. But I'm not pushing early, I'm getting closer to it, don't get me wrong. I just don't want to look on like last 10 minutes and realize that I'm like 50 points away, so... Honestly, I wish I could fight against Maritzka, because against those teams I'm kind of okay at this point, but the current meta, I don't... Just all the speed teams, it's hard for me. Taras and Maritzka, you can kind of cheese them in a way, even against Lockout, or at least I have developed those teams. Wukong. Yeah, I mean, it's always been, Classic Arena has as well, but you know, it is what it is. If you don't like it, then you can be a PvE player, or if you want to do it anyway and not spend, then it's, you know, probably gonna be a struggle. At least you got an excuse that you can complain. I'm thinking if I should go Nakarada and Rooster or just go with the white duo, but I think I'll go with the white duo. Yeah, I'm not really sure how it's gonna play out. Like, are we gonna get double rewards, or what's gonna happen? Like, it's a bit weird, but I'll take it. Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough. I was just outdoing it for the quick battle. I didn't really care if I'm gonna lose. Sometimes, you know, even when you're actually like pushing and not like what I'm doing now, like on the last like let's say last 10 minutes or 15 minutes, kind of depends on the meta, but at the end you definitely don't want to lose any battles. But if there's like a 30 minutes left, I mean, it doesn't really make a difference if you lose a battle. So I wasn't really that worried about it. No, I don't have Aelil. only mythic champions I have is Mikage, Galleus, and what do you even call it? Aphidus, and I'm like five fragments away from Carnage. But basically the ones that I pulled is Galleus and Aphidus. Both of them that, you know, both of them suck, both of them have been buffed. Galleus is kind of, you know, Galleus is relevant in PvP, Aphidus is not, but both of them were worst of the worst and have already been buffed. I mean, to be fair, I guess they've been buffing the mythic champions quite a lot, and they really want all of them to be relevant, so... Is there any, like, old mythic champions that have been bad the entire time and have not been buffed? I don't know if one of those even exists. Siegfried got buffed, so many of them have been buffed at this point. Am I gonna lose? I think I'm gonna lose. I'm just gonna double kill myself. Oh my god. Goddamn Empress. Yeah, Mesomel is definitely one of the weaker ones, but hasn't Mesomel also been buffed? Or do I recall wrong? I mean, Garol also not good, but it's kind of haven't both Garol and Mesomel been buffed despite them not being like a top tier? Okay, one more turn and I can actually... Can I survive one attack? Please weak it. Please weak it. Okay. I don't think I deserve to win this battle, but I did, so we'll take it to the bank. Nice. Empress is just so strong. My Rotos weeps when he sees Empress in enemy team. I would use Rotos way more if Empress wasn't so popular. I think I saw somebody use Garol today. I think I won, but I don't remember. Or yesterday, I think. Yeah, pretty bad streak. I have like, how many? 4 wins out of how many? 10? No? Yeah, okay, 4 out of 10. Not that bad, but it looks really bad. Okay, 20 minutes. I could do one live arena battle, but I don't know if I wanna, you know, risk it. So maybe I need to play it safe now. It's going up. Just before the last battle, I was 24 points away. I was catching up, and it's gone up another 12 points. Okay, it's enough time to fool around. I think I can maybe take this team with just the old white duo. He has like Ukraine duo and Armans, but he has like a pseudo lockout, but not a full lockout, so maybe I can actually beat this. Okay, I should have not had auto again on the first turn. Oh my god. Barely not enough damage, fuck. if I revive Narcissus now, I think he's gonna kill everybody with the Mario's passive. Or at least Angora, but I have to do it. Yeah, it is reset. Like, maybe you didn't hear about the announcements, but yeah, it ends now in 20 minutes. It's the first week that they do it. Man, it feels so, you know, I feel so weak not being able to... I don't even hold a candle against these things. I definitely could win this fight, but it's, you know, it's gonna be a long battle and it's very RNG. I need to just refresh for, you know, safe and sad matchups. What's up, Backyardigans? What are you knowing about? Really, has Garrel gotten no buff? I could have sworn that he got a buff, or isn't Garrel a she? I think she got long time ago, but maybe I recall wrongly. But they're definitely trying to have the mythic champions to be relevant. They're buffing those way more than the other ones. They clearly have an agenda with those, you know, with the mythics. Okay, I want to see how many streamers we have pushing the Plat reset. Oh, we got Jasop, Niels, Jacob, and a bunch of others. Grim Reaper. Not familiar with all of them. Definitely more people than if this was on Monday, because last Monday, I don't think, last or second last one, when I was watching, there was nobody. None of these three, for instance, were streaming, so... I mean, Jasop is one of those people that have been pushing Plat for many years and been streaming it, but, you know, he's not doing it every week like people used to. Probably now with the change of times, though, everybody's doing it again. I don't know, yeah. The Plat reset doesn't really... Maybe it's because, you know, I can't compete or it's just old thing, but to be honest, I'm not that motivated about the Plat reset these days either. Live Arena is much more interesting than Plat reset. Even though for Classic Arena is kind of easier if you don't have a good account, because as long as you find one type of popular team that you can beat, then you can do well, even if you're not overall like strong. But I can't even find that one niche at this moment. Oh fuck, you're 400 points behind. Well, you know, it's 1 week, the rewards are crap, so you're not gonna miss out on a lot. I've been kind of lobbying it. When I came back to Raid, the first message that I did on content creator chat was asking them to buff the Classic Arena or Platinum rewards, or I was talking about all of the rewards and not just Classic Arena. But there wasn't a lot of support for it. Like, the other content creators were... I mean, you know, the typical PvP ones were of course like in favor of it, but most of the other content creators were saying that it's old content and who cares, and there's more important issues than buffing the Classic Arena rewards, so it didn't seem very popular opinion, to be honest. I mean, I kind of feel like they're definitely gonna buff the classic arena rewards eventually, especially considering where the game is going these days, that they keep doing quality of life updates and this kind of stuff. I'm sure they will buff the rewards, but I don't know when. Yeah, okay, so about the gems, I mean, so I have a lot of gems because it's the content creator gems. We get, like, was it 1000 gems every week? By the way, in the time that I was not playing the game, I didn't even bother to log in online to pick those gems. I wish I did, because I would have so much more gems than that I do, but I basically never use them for anything, so I get like 1000 gems every week. I'm not really gonna run out of gems anytime soon, but I can't buy mythicals with those either, so I don't know how much they help me, but maybe I will save them for a day where we get Rotos 15x or something. I think I might waste all of my gems when Rotos 15x happens the next time. It's gonna be my, you know, life goal in Raid that I wanna get a +4 Rotos. Okay, 11 minutes. I wonder if I should start pushing. It might still be kind of too early for my account, to be honest. Nobody has been hitting me on the stream, so I'm sure it's been good that I was out of Plat, because, well, you can see on the battle log that I'm getting some wins, but these are kind of weak teams. It's gonna be mostly completely different types of teams that actually hit if I get Plat now. Yeah, I need like 1k subs, but it's kind of hard thing to do, you know. Even before I quit, my category is kind of niche, and I was not growing a lot, and I was, you know, 8 months not making any content or playing the game, so it's gonna take a while, but I mean, I'm sure I'll do it eventually if I make content actively, but I'm not really counting on getting 8k subs anytime soon. I mean, when I get there, I'm definitely gonna make test server videos, but it's gonna take a while, I'm sure. Maybe I should try to slowly go for it. Do I have a UDK preset? Okay, let's go. It's gonna be lame if I don't get it, but I think my chances of actually getting Plat is gonna be like 50-50 maybe. I'm so weak that it's definitely not guaranteed. I mean, I feel like if I played smart and I picked the right fights, I should be able to do it, but I'm not sure about it. Oh my god, I didn't even have damage to break the shield with the A2, fuck. It kind of feels like my Rotos is weaker these days when people have relics and better blessings and stuff. My Rotos used to be very strong and was wiping the floor with everything as long as he wasn't CC'd, but he feels a lot weaker than he used to be. Yeah, I don't know if I can actually beat this team. And this is the easiest type of team that I'm gonna find. If I find these, I should farm them, but it's super slow fight, as you can see. Anyway, good luck to you guys that are actually properly going for Plat, and you know, if you have not been doing it before and you don't care about the Platinum Arena that much, maybe now with the change of times, maybe it's more, you know, interesting or relevant to actually consider. Even if you do like a scuffed push like I'm doing right now, maybe you can still go for it. I would not be as keen as I am now doing these scuffed pushes if it was like Monday morning. Okay, free battle, let's take it. And to be fair, about the gems, if you properly like portion your gems and, you know, like I used to do back in the day before I was in content creator program, I mean, if you like do minimal amount of fights on like the last 2 days and you save up your resets for Sunday, it's totally viable to do platinum reset without spending a single gem. I have done that like dozens and dozens of times, but I was trying out teams and I was basically losing battles on purpose. I was just autoing battles with my defense teams that I was trying against like typical offense teams that were in defense, but no matter what I did, all of my defenses suck, so I kind of concluded that it doesn't really matter and I shouldn't think too much about it. I mean, I'm gonna put Rotos and Armans in defense and pray for Rotos to get good RNG. Or maybe some weak hits on Armans and this kind of stuff. Yeah, but what's up, Blazing? Nothing much, just doing a mega scuffed Plat push stream. My first time dual streaming on Twitch, but yeah, I'm just gonna do a sneaky last second push. I can't beat any of the proper teams, and like I was just saying, you know, my teams are not up to par these days. But, I mean, like I said, now it's on Sunday. You can do the same thing as me, so anybody that's not usually pushing Plat and doesn't have a great account, assuming I get it now, but you can do the same as well. You don't need to have a top 500 account to get top 500, let's put it that way. You can have a top 500,000 account and still get platinum if you really want to. Okay, let's go. I don't want to get too early, but I don't want to go too late either, because the points are definitely gonna go up. Oh fuck, I thought usually I put the polymorph on the preset off, but I guess I didn't. The way I used to auto battles with Armans in classic reset is that I have polymorph turned off, and then I put it on manual if I want to use polymorph. I guess I forgot to do it on this preset. Is Swift Parry popular? I feel like nobody ever uses any Swift Parry at all, to be honest. I mean, I know it's not popular, but do you even see it at all? If there's like a niche use for it, that would be pretty good, because it hasn't been like that. I think if I get this one battle and then I get into Plat after this, if it's like how it used to be, then the other free battle I'm not able to do. It's gonna reset the battle log and I'm gonna get new opponents. Okay, see, it's going up. What? I'm 341 out of 338, and it shows that I'm in gold. I don't know if that's like a visual bug or what's up with that. I feel like I should have gotten to Plat with the last battle. Okay, he's just going up so fast that he didn't catch up. Okay, so the good old trick is you just spam the reset and look for the easy battles at the low rankings. I need to get like 1 or 2 wins and that could be enough. These all look really hard for me. And I don't want to lose a battle, I'd rather be slow than lose one. Should I take this team? Doesn't have any lockout, maybe I can beat it. Oh, they oh my god. Both of the nukers got in before okay, fuck, that was a quick loss. I thought Armans was gonna take double turn because he stole turn meter, but I guess not. What can I win? That was specifically what I was trying to avoid. Oh, okay, I'm out of plat. I can take a free win. I'll take it. I need to get like this win is not gonna be enough. I probably need to get like this win and one more win to actually get plat. It's kind of looking shaky. Oh wait, it's the old meme strategy with this champion. I forgot about it. Okay, nice. We got a crit. I don't know how my Armans didn't get double turn though. I thought I stole enough turn meter. If he did, I think I would have been fine in that battle. Damn, it's going up fast. Oh fuck, okay, there we go. Maybe I can get the lucky defense win at the end, but it could be the other way around too. This is gonna be the most scuffed plat push I have done so far, but we're doing it. It's going up really fast. This is kind of it didn't used to be like this. Oh fuck, it's a full stone skin. I should have done polym. Okay, I'm just gonna break it, never mind. I think this is the champion that can like spam unkillable on itself, but it doesn't, you know, Rotos can go through it. It's just gonna waste a little bit of time. I think there used to be some kind of meme strategies on him on some PvE boss, but I forgot where you use it. But hey, if I can do it with this push, then so can you, so... Okay, I think now we have to fight an actual team. Yeah, I don't think I can beat any team in this time, but what you can do when this happens, just, you know, from experience, is that we can do a battle, and if it seems like we're gonna lose, then you just stay on the battle screen until the reset ends, but you kind of want to go a little bit overtime to be safe, because sometimes it's like a little bit buggy, and it ends after the actual time, so speaking from experience. I don't think we're gonna make this fight in time, even assuming that I win it. I'm looking at the clock, it's like less than 1 minute left, but maybe I can make it. If I make this one, assuming I'm not getting destroyed by defense, I think I made it. Or not? Fuck. I'm in gold, but I'm like more points than the gold cutoff. Okay, let's do a poll. What do you guys think? Does that count for Plat or not? Usually it's passing out a little bit and you only see the results after a couple minutes. But yeah, that's plat pushing guide for like plebs. That's plebs way to try to make it. I should have done the poll ahead, but it's still kind of mystery if I got it or no. Oh fuck, so I did have one defense loss kind of at the end, so that wasn't the best. Okay, so this is a new screen, but let me take a screenshot about this. Thinking like a YouTuber, maybe I will use this in like thumbnail or something. Okay, let's see what we get. Nothing. Results are being calculated. Okay. I mean, I think it could go either way. I'm not really sure. Oh, wait. Does this mean that I got it? It shows that the cutoff was 68 and I'm 73, but it was showing that I was gold after the last battle. Yeah, who knows, you know, Plarium has always been kind of like this. It is what it is. Wait, oh my god, are you saying that it's gonna be 11 hours? So the way it used to be before is that it takes couple... Oh, now it shows that I'm in Plat. It usually, like, sometimes you get the rewards instantly, sometimes after a minute, sometimes even like 5 minutes, but usually after a few minutes of waiting you can see it. Well, I think I probably got it, but you know, I don't think that's anything to write home about. Wait, do I get the rewards? Oh, okay, it's the live arena ones. That's a little bit anticlimactic that you're gonna find out the results after 10 hours. Grim Reaper, we don't know because it's not... Did you get the chest? I think I did get Plat, but it was kind of clunky and weird that it was showing that I'm... It was showing that I'm gold, but I'm beyond the gold cutoff. So my points were shown that I would be above gold, but I had the gold icon, so who knows. But even if I did get it, I was being mega scummy about it. I was doing more one-man fights than I was doing actual fights. Oh fuck. We got by the way, so Grim Reaper and Blazin are both content creators, so go subscribe to their channels if you haven't. I'm not used to the old, you know, Twitch type of, you know, helping a brother out, you know, this kind of stuff, because YouTube is a bit more solo play, but yeah, go do it. There's no, what do you call it on Twitch? When you quit streaming, you can direct your followers to another stream. I don't even remember what you call it on Twitch, because I'm that much more of a YouTube person. Maybe I should have gone with Narses, but I was kind of... No, okay, never mind. Maybe it was good. He went with Calvalax. Narcissus wouldn't have been in Stone Skin. I'm not sure which one of the nukers I want to ban, but I think... Let's do this. Galvalax shouldn't do anything with 2 Stone Skin nukers in my team, and Siegfried should get stalled a bit by the UDK, so it looks like a winnable battle. It's kind of late, I'm getting, you know, I'm getting less, not less, I'm getting even more mellow than my typical, you know, nature. I'm the polar opposite of Drock in that sense. Who do I want to kill? Which one of the revivers? It's 400 something, it's not a lot. I think it's like 406 or something like that. That's not counting the new speed clips. So let's say maybe like 430 if I push it, but it's not fast. My actual fastest champion in my current build is not even 400 speed, but that build would be like 40 or 50k health speed booster. I don't think it kills Siegfried even if I kill them with the A2 now. I mean the A3. You think so? I kind of always, you know, feel like I'm... Oh fuck. I should be good. I feel like I made the wrong choice, but he's not getting CC'd in the second form, and that's why I really like the second form. If I lose this now, I think it would be the first time that I ever lose to Galvalax. People have been hyping Galvalax so much, and I get that he has its uses, but up to date, I don't think I've ever lost against Galvalax. It's just obviously a speed team counter and not against my account. Almost. That's definitely the closest that I've ever been to losing to a Galvalax team. I remember Biohack was kind of hyping Galvalax early in the summer when I was not really playing, but people were talking in the chat. Yeah, I mean, Galvalax is so, you know, easy to counter and niche, and I mean, he got really close in that battle, and I had both of my nukers in Stone Skin, which kind of, you know, beats the point of Galvalax in the first place, so that he got so far, I don't think it was really... I mean, Galvalax was the last man standing, but he was not the win condition. Yeah, I hate the Emrys second form so much. It's, you know, it's kind of the new Taras for me, but I don't feel... I complain about it as much as about Taras, but I don't feel as butthurt because at least I know that I'm gonna get him, but he's the bane of my existence. He's picked every single match and Rotos can't do anything against him. Even if Rotos doesn't weak it, he's just gonna die and Emrys is gonna revive itself. Should I whip out Tormin? I could go with Tormin here. I think I'm like 33 fragments, so I'm not super close. It's gonna take like around 2 months or something. Yeah, I'm definitely... He's gonna be my first or second pick when I get him, and I'm gonna like blind pick him against the enemies all the time. That's the plan. Let me double check after this battle. Can we see the platinum rewards, or are they still hidden? Oh fuck. I thought I could take this battle, but I guess not. It seemed kind of a good matchup. Ah, come on. Why couldn't you proc the passive there? No, okay, nice. Oh my god. That's annoying. That it's the same thing with Siegfried, that I wish you could just kill it if you do the 8-3 same time when that happens. Do I get to cut in? Okay, okay, yeah. That's what I thought. 1 second. Wait, I wanna see the rewards. No, and they should at least let us see the rankings. Like, I don't think they're gonna fix this anytime soon, I assume, from the feedback of the first one. But let's say that we get the rewards in 11 hours. Now they could implement the thing that I was asking a lot. We should be able to see top 100 and also inspect their battle log. You should be able to see their defense teams and who hit them and who lost and so on. That would be very interesting. Not only could you see teams that are meta, it will be just, you know, fun and useful to people that want to push Plat. It will also be good for content, which you might say that that's like a very self-serving thing. But Plarium cares about the content. They want people to make raid videos. It's like free advertisement for them. They're literally paying people to make content. That will be good in that way. Like, they should do it. Maybe somebody with more power can like give that feedback if you're in that whatever the special raid program it is that they give those surveys for. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, you should totally be able to see the like statistics and like end rankings. Wait, you can see it in the clan? Who got Plat? What are you talking about, Leadfoot? Where can you see it? Oh, you mean like this? Okay. Interesting. That would make sense, but knowing the Plarium, it's very buggy, so you might not necessarily get Plat even if you're still in Plat. Okay, we have 4 people that made it. kind of good, you know. I think in our heyday it would have been a lot more people, but I'll take it. But yeah, I don't see any reason why we couldn't see the rankings and leaderboards. Just like they have the daily thing. I don't know where you can see it, but it's super annoying and it always pops up in your screen that here is the current PvE and PvE rankings. Just do that for Platinum Reset as well. But yeah, I guess I made Plat, even though on my screen I was gold when it happened, but it changed afterwards to Plat. Wait, so you can still do battles, but you just can't earn points. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I mean, Plat Reset is kind of dead, and I've been dead for a year, and you know, our clan is maybe not at its peak, so I'm not expecting that we have like 25 out of 30 pushing for Plat. But, you know, 4 is good, I guess. I'll take it. I can't really, you know, I'm the weak link in the clan right now, so I can't really complain about other people. But yeah, congrats for everybody that made Plat, I guess. It's a little bit anticlimactic that you can't actually see what rank you got. Hey, wait, can I craft a relic? Every time I have enough materials to craft one relic, I'm getting like super excited. If it's like anything below rare, I mean above rare, but I can't do it. I'm like half of the way in with the epics and third of the way, like 3/4 of the way in with the legendaries. I'm really hoping for some really good relic like sometime soon. This is still the state of relics on my account. Like my champions are just on like random trash relics. I don't have mythics, and the couple legendary ones that I have are not the strong ones, except maybe Aspect of Sirat, but I don't think it's that good, to be honest. I was getting my mega pint of cola. Now, there's no way I can attack any meta teams buggy. I'm just randomly, you know, using Rotos teams to chance if I can beat them. Like, the one team, like the double Taras Marichka team, that is like old meta, so that is like, okay, that team I know can beat because I used to farm those. But all the random mythic teams, I basically can't beat any of them. Like, I can beat them by chance, but I don't have any matchups that I can farm with 100% win rate or reliably. And I don't even have any teams that are planned against any specific meta defenses right now. It just seems so speed oriented. Fuck, I don't know what to pick. I guess I have to just ban the Commodus, but I don't think I can win this one. Yeah, I mean, I know that Band of submissions will eventually happen, and they're not, you know, you need more than those, so, you know, they are not good enough to carry you in the game. You need to actually pull some, like, some of the better mythic relics or the seasonal stuff, like Cat's Case and stuff. That's another big one, I guess, to miss, but I guess they said that you're able to eventually get them again. Cat's Case seems crazy that it's not even a mythic relic and it's maybe the best one for damage, or I mean it's the best one for just pure damage for sure. 1 or 2 Cat's Case would be big deal. I feel like Cat's Case is so OP that it would almost make sense for them to nerf it, to be honest. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibilities. I mean, as far as I know, I don't think they nerfed any relics, right? Have they buffed any relics? But I think if they're gonna nerf a relic, it's gonna be Cat's Case. Come on, let my Rotos go. Go before the Marius or I'm done. Please, fuck. Frostbite for the win, but I don't think that made any difference. And I think my Duchess was like my last pick, so it can't interrupt Mario 7 if I proc the Frostbite against it. But okay, we lost. I think I should switch my Galleus and Marius around again. Oh, there was one that was nerfed. Interesting. I mean, to be honest, if I was them, I would nerf Cat's Case. I can't believe that they actually let that be relic. Like, even I mean, I feel like even if it didn't give you any crit damage and it gives you 40 crit damage, it would still be top tier relic. I mean, it would maybe still. I mean, it would still be the best one for damage, because if you have it at max rank, wasn't it like 20% ignore defense? That's like giga OP. It's one of those things that it's very obvious if you played this game for a long time and you're a PvP player, but ignore defense is much bigger deal than getting more attack or crit damage. And if you can get a lot of it, like you can get Helm Smasher and you can have, you know, a lethal set, and then maybe you have a skill that also ignores a little bit, and then you get the Cat's Case and you get to 100% ignore defense, then it's like giga broken and the damage is out of the roof. Would be really good on Rotos too, I think, to get it. Would make him a lot more consistent. I should have picked the Marios, to be honest. I kind of made a mistake, but I forgot I just changed the gear around. Okay, DP, you break it down. Why did the crown need nerf? I'm like totally out of the loop on the crown nerf. I didn't even know about it. Should I just ban one of the supports, actually? Wait, what? Is there some... on the last stream we were talking about Cartman and the Draco. Do we have another drama like that? Would be funny if we did. By the way, do you guys remember when there was the thing that there was like some really low level account, like level 50 account or something, and he won like, was it like a global shard pool tournament or whatever, by far, and then there was like a massive conspiracy and everybody was blaming Plarium that they're like, they're fixing the leaderboards and it's actually not a real account and it's a bot. But then it turned out that it was actually some Uber whale from other games that just started to play Raid, and he did like trillion points in shard summoning tournament or something like that. I'm sure DP and some of you guys should remember that case. I think it was maybe 2 or 3 years back, but it was a massive drama when it happened, and everybody was just rioting and, you know, flaming Raid and this kind of stuff. Really? That account was gifted to Tairaku. That's funny. What, did he get it, like, was he playing that account for a long time until he gave it away, or was it like a low level account? By the way, when I started out doing content, you know, I wasn't even close with Tairaku, but Tairaku was super cool. He was helping me a lot. He was helping me a lot with content creation. He was specifically helping me to negotiate some like sponsorships, like how much money should I ask them and this kind of stuff. He was really, you know, going out of his way to help me out, and we were not even close. So Tairaku is very cool in my books. I mean, I don't think he's like a controversial, so I don't think anybody really has anything against him, but he kind of did me like solid favors a couple of years ago. He was helping out with other stuff too, but I forget what it was, but in relation to making videos. He was like a financial advisor to me. Yeah, he's very nice guy. It's kind of funny because, you know, before my break, you know, I knew a lot of content creators, obviously, but asking that kind of stuff, you know, you don't really want to ask it from like other people. How much you get paid and stuff, but he was nice about it. He gave like very specific answers, and he was telling me what to do. Yeah, time to early pick Marius again. I forgot about that for a couple days because I put the Marius gear on Galleus. Yeah, what's up Levo and all of the new people in the chat? Okay, Maritska. It's kind of funny, we've gone like full circle. These days, I kind of like seeing Maritska and Teritska teams. I guess I kind of can deal with them better than all of the modern champions. I kind of like facing them, to be honest. I can't believe that I'm saying it, but it's true. What can I say? What's up, Joe Bryce? Gallows is not the new pull. I got it a long time ago. I think I got it. I honestly I don't remember at this point, but I definitely got it before I quit. It wasn't any time. I think it was like months before I quit. But Gallows got buffed later on. I mean, I definitely tried to use him instantly when I got him, but he wasn't good. He got pretty big buff, like multiple of his skills were reworked and buffed. But even after that, I mean, he's good, but he's not like, meta-defining. Okay, that's not what I intended to pick, but maybe it even was better than looking into more, to be honest. Nicholas, what? I was using Helicat a little bit, and people were saying to me that sometimes you see Nicholas, and I guess those two are like a combo that you can pick them together. People were talking about it, but you know, I feel like the block damage is better than unkillable. I do have Nicholas. I use him in some PvE stuff, but okay, let's see what he does with that. Maybe it's because I use the type of champions that are not super bothered by him, but I'm not that scared of Nicholas. By the way, fun fact, I think probably a lot of people don't even know about it, but Nicholas was literally the first fusion in the game. His fusion happened just before the beta ended, before they officially released. And the fusion was kind of hard to do, like, you know, most people couldn't do it. And the Rain Beast was part of his fusion, and Rain Beast was kind of considered almost better than Nicholas, because in these days everybody had like really bad gear, and the best gear was like 5-star, there was no 6-star gear. And the focus of the game was like trying to make team that can farm campaign. We're talking about the early days, and you know, getting early levels of clan boss and so on. But really the meta was about like getting Executioner or some other champion to farm campaign. Rain Beast teams were like completely unkillable. Rain Beast does like a shield on himself if you hit him, and people were like kind of griefing by putting Rain Beast in defense because most of the players just couldn't kill a Rain Beast back in those days. They were just unkillable gods. They were more scary in arena defense than Nicholas. And Nicholas wasn't common because so few people got it, but like a lot of people had Rain Beast. Okay, let's see what... Shouldn't Galleus do fine against the Nicholas? No? We reduced it a little bit, but not properly. Okay. And I'm so confused. Nicholas is his only nuker. Shouldn't have the damage with only Nicholas. Nicholas is kind of like a utility champion. He's not really a proper nuker. He has the old pre-Taras level of HP scaling multipliers. He eats like a wet noodle. I think his AoE nuke is like 0.22 multiplier, something along those lines. I think less than 0.25, so not very high. I mean, I don't have any heals on my team though, and he has a lockout and Marichka. Yeah, it reduces the duration of buffs, but I guess that part of it doesn't really get that much practical usability. Anyway, I think we got past it. I mean, it was kind of, you know, okay, let's see, it's not over yet, but I mean, the lockout was the annoying part, not the Nicholas damage. It was kind of like a stally CC team. He was not really killing me. Wait, hold on, wait a minute. Can he still? I mean, I feel like Tara still has health. Surely I can still take it. Oh, he got polymorphed. Yeah, his damage just is not there. Like, he's kind of manhandling me, but he can't really finish me off. I mean, he's definitely being annoying, I'll give him that. Yeah, see ya, Leadfoot. I think, isn't the live arena is gonna end soon anyway, and it's kind of getting late, so good night. Wait, was the Plat cutoff moving after the reset? Or what do you mean, Carl? I think I was like 72 or something, so I should still be safe. But okay, I guess he got me. There's no comeback from this. Okay, let's play to the end. But I mean, I feel like if he just had like some other nuker instead of Nicholas, I guess it was good in tandem with the CC, but I don't think this Nicholas was the issue, but the CC was. I think if he had another nuker, he would have just killed me faster. Wait, can I? Well, probably not, but I mean, he's killing me very slowly. Maybe I still have a chance, but no, I don't. Okay, I'm gonna cancel. I wanna see it. Wait, so are they moving up the rankings? What do you mean that you were in Plat and it, like, you're not anymore? Did anybody in our clan move down? No. We had 4 people that got Plat. And it's still the same. Like, they've had this funny thing, you know, over the years, there's been all kinds of issue with the Platinum Arena reset. And maybe like 3 years back or so, for a time it used to happen that very commonly after the reset, nobody got what do you call it? Nobody got rank 1 trophy, like literally nobody, and they had to manually fix it later on. This happened multiple times. Then there was those times that like some people that were not even pushing Plat, they randomly got Plat, and people that were like top rankings, they were like top 10 or top 20, they didn't end up getting Plat, and there was all kinds of issues over the years. And the typical one is that you need to wait like 5 minutes to find the results, but now you need to wait like 11 hours, so they made it worse. But I'm pretty sure it has to mean that if you're Plat right now, then you should be Plat. But I'm definitely on the low end of it. I'm like barely above Plat, but I think I got Plat. It's not really good for streams or videos if you can't even know what rank you made. Maybe that's not their main concern, but like I said previously, they do really care about the content, and they, you know, pay people to do it, and that's why they have content creator program. So they normally do think about those things a lot, actually. What's up, Nathan? I'm good, just Sunday, late, you know, back to raid, account not very good, so kind of, what's the word? What's the English word? It's like, I'm not hyped up, opposite of hyped up, it's kind of anticlimactic and, you know, getting by, grinding back, you know. I guess I got 499 or something like that, you know. I can't be super hyped about it. It's Sunday evening, it's very late and dark, so that's basically my mood as well. Rock is losing his voice because he's shouting too much on the stream. I'm losing my voice because I'm just tired. That's my feelings. Maybe that was a bit too much, but you asked for it and you got a little bit more honest answer than you were maybe looking for. But outside of that, I'm good. What's up? No, bored is not what I meant. I meant like wait, I will. There's a Finnish word for it, but I don't know what's the English one. Wait. He-Man. I feel like he's usually used like in speed teams or against speed teams. I don't see him that often. Wait, oh, this account? Wait, did I? Oh my god, it's a bot account, yeah. Whatever. Full auto. Yeah. I do believe you're right. It has to be a bot. Fuck my life. And there's another bot, I mean, you can't see it, but I'm looking like the double stream. There's another bot that is trying to advertise some cheating on Twitch. How do I deal with that? Not been How do I delete that message? Some bot is trying to advertise me to buy followers on Twitch because, you know, obviously I don't have any following on Twitch. But I think I'm good. Here's a funny story. It's like, this is 100% true. I don't know if I should even be talking about it, to be honest, because it's so sketchy. But after it happened, I looked in... Well, actually, okay, let me think about it for a second. I'm not gonna mention who it was, but in the early... wait, should I even talk about it? Yeah, I'll talk about it. Like, in the early days when I started making videos, let's not get more specific than that. One advertiser that I did some advertisements for, pretty sure they were like botting the videos that I did for them. And afterwards I learned about it, that from like the Ashes company AMG, that it's like a thing, and some advertisers bot your videos without asking about it, and some like ask about it and they like, you need to give them permission and they pay extra, and then they can like bot some of your videos. But there was like couple videos that were getting botted, and it was super scary. And I was, you know, it was in the early days when I was making content, and I was getting afraid that my channel is gonna get banned or something on YouTube. But nothing happened, but those videos definitely got botted. The analytics were super sketchy, like they gained lots of views instantly and then nothing, and they were like paid videos. I mean, I guess that's a very normal thing. I mean, maybe it doesn't come as surprising to you guys as it did to me, but it was... I didn't know that kind of thing was like typical. I mean, it wasn't a big deal, and to be fair, the person from that company that I was dealing with was super nice. You know, they paid well. Too bad that they were botting the videos, but outside of that, you know. I think I want to ban the Carnage instead of the Warlord. Yeah, what's up, Patrollers? I can't spell that name. In case you're wondering, you know, there's a little bit more chat on the YouTube, so I was talking with the YouTube chat because I've never streamed to Twitch before. I was meant to do it long time ago, but I never did. I wonder how they are gonna nerf Empress or like, you know, implement champions that take him out of the... Did the Arbiter survive because of a relic? Like, how are they gonna make Empress out of the meta? He seems so strong that I don't think he's gonna disappear anytime soon. And I'm not sure if that's like... I'm not sure if Plarion really likes it, because he's almost too good for a free champion. Okay, there I got saved by the relic as well. Nice. I guess the aspect of Xerath can be relevant sometimes. I haven't really been super impressed by it, but the thing is that like half of the time when it saves you, you don't even realize it because you don't get any message that aspect of Xerath procced and saved your ass. No, I don't have Empress. Like I said, I wasn't playing the game for 8 months. I only recently came back. So I don't have him, no. And I'm not very close to it. I think I have like 31 shards or something. So I'll definitely get it. But it's gonna take way longer than I want to. And considering that Rotos is my main nuker, and every single person ever I meet uses him and Marius, and I only use Go Second teams, it's not a good time fighting the Empress teams. Yeah, you could be right. Maybe he feels OP for me because he's a bad matchup, but he does feel, he feels like he's too good for a free champion. Oh my god, my Rotos doesn't do any damage. My Rotos has really good gear, but his damage just doesn't seem good enough these days. He's using aspect of Xerath, which to be fair, I think saved him in that battle. But I really want to get a Death Dealer or some relic with damage stats on him. The passive is good for Rotos, but it doesn't give like any damage to him at all. It's so much wasted potential. Yeah, I mean, his passive is annoying, he also does block revive, and then he also strips your stone skin, so it's not like the only thing that he does, but the passive is really good. Yeah, that's why I want him Joe as well. I mean, he's gonna be good for me just in general, but I really don't want my enemies to pick him either. Like, I'm picking Marius a lot, and I'm using Go Second teams. I don't think Marius really fits my teams really well. The main reason I'm picking him is so that the enemies don't pick him. But here, for instance, we have a speed team with lockout. If I pick Marius, he's gonna get locked out. But if I don't pick Marius, he's gonna have a speed team with Marius, and I definitely can't let that happen. Yeah, I'm picking yeah, I am doing it, but I do want to first pick Armans. Armans is the only speed threat on my account. I don't have any lockout or anything like that. The only comparable champion that I could have is Sulfurion, but he doesn't have any blessing at all and he's not good enough, and I'm not fast. So I feel like I really want to pick Armans, and if they have like Armans and lockouts, then I'm mega screwed, so I feel like I'd rather pick Armans than Marius, and I don't really want to pick Marius in every fight, to be honest, but I don't want my enemies to pick him. Okay, he's going with like 2 block revive champions, and he's kind of if I pick Rotos and UDK, I think well, he can just ban Rotos, but maybe he doesn't do it. They can both weak hit on Rotos, and UDK is gonna take 1 hit, but Queen Eva hits insanely hard. She might be the hardest hitting champion in the game, if you don't have like some kind of special conditions. She can do like 600-700k damage with his nuke, and it's a double hitter, so it's it's gonna go through UDK, but Rotos has passive and they can weak hit against him, so I think he should be good. I'm kind of surprised that he didn't actually ban Rotos in this battle. My Armans is in, I think 4-piece Stone Skin and maybe 4-piece Supersonic, something like that. Let me double check. Yeah, I think he's in Supersonic, yeah. Let me double check because I kind of forget. I haven't touched his gear a lot recently. I feel like it's still better to do this than put him in pure speed, because he wouldn't be a lot faster even if I didn't have him in Stone Skin, and that helps. Nice. I didn't proc Helm Smasher. It definitely should have died there otherwise. Not good. The UDK was great pick, but the Eva's damage is so high that he just brute forced through the UDK. And now I'm gonna get CC'd without UDK. But he still has... okay, now he's gonna do multi-hit, but they can weak hit, so maybe I can still win. Come on, extra turn. Okay. I don't know if I should have done A2 just to be safe, but if I got an extra turn, then that would have been a win, I think. But, okay. I know what you're saying, but I didn't proc Helm Smasher there. Let me show the gear. I mean, my Rotos gear is not bad. You can't say that his gear is not, you know, good. So he doesn't have like a relic that gives you damage. But he has good gear. It just, if you ignore the defense or not, it makes a massive difference. Okay, I think we lost this battle, sadly. My Rotos used to be kind of legendary that he was like really good gear. Granted that he's in pretty much the same set that he was like a year ago, but he used to be very, very strong. Oh, 50 seconds. Okay, I'm not gonna do one battle. I think we're gonna end it there, but let's inspect the gear. Obviously it's not the best gear. Lethal and Stone Skin is a little bit outdated. Most people run him in 9-piece Merciless these days, but Stone Skin is not something to, you know, look down upon. It's still good to have it, but I mean, all of the gear on Rotos is like perfect, basically. Doesn't have anything bad. The chest piece is maybe the worst piece that I have on him, but it's a lot of, you know, quads and triples on everything. Anyway, random Rotos flex. His damage was really low, I agree. He only hit like, was it 70k on the Arbiter with day 2, but happens. Anyway, it's getting late, I'm kind of mentally drained, so I don't think I'm gonna bore you guys by doing my dailies and stuff. Well, okay, I'll prolong it a little bit. If you guys have anything you wanna talk about, now is the time before I tune off the stream. But thanks for everybody for coming, and I'm definitely gonna stream every Plat reset. I'm gonna stream every Plat reset since it's on Sundays now, and it's a lot more more friendly to do it on Sunday than early Monday morning. Though Plat Reset, like I said before, has kind of lost its shine and nobody really cares about it. The rewards are not good. It's not that competitive. There's not that many people pushing for it, and it's kind of impossible to push for it if you don't have the meta stuff and a lot of mythic champions. So it's very gate kept and not a driving force for the game like it used to be. Platinum used to be the thing that everybody is like everybody is pushing their accounts so that they can do platinum reset. That's why you wanna get good champions and do all of the dungeons at the maximum level and so on, so that you can get the good gear and push on platinum. But these days, nobody cares about it. Wait, not that. What team did I even use here? Yeah, this one. Yeah, Armand's Fabian and Embryo seem to be there, like, definitely top 3 picks that I see as well. I mean, there are several other ones, but considering that those are all free champions, basically, it's kind of crazy. Like, Marius is, I mean, he's insanely OP if you go first. If you get locked out and go second, he's not like a tanky, and he doesn't get to buff strip the enemy, and his damage is not that high. So I think he's more meant to be on the speed teams. That's why I don't, you know, Rotos can be more consistent for me, oftentimes, but if you go first, Marius is like basically the best champion in the game, pretty much. Or, I mean, on average, I would say definitely. Oh wait, I did the Doom Tower today. I thought I didn't. Wait, let's not make it background battle. I have better visuals this day if I'm not ending the stream just yet. But by the way, DMX, in the description of all of my videos and streams, there's a link to my optimizer, so you can literally see all of my builds. I used to do this back in the day, even when Plat was relevant. Okay, so he's not in Supersonic. I think I used to have him in that at one point, and that's why I was conflating it. But forever, since optimizer was a thing, I was always, you know, showing my builds, even when I was pushing Plat and I was relevant on it. So you can always just check all of my builds. Let's say that you meet me in live arena. You can literally see the speed of my champions and what sets they are on and so on. I don't think there is really any reason for me to hide it, so. And back in the day when I was more relevant, people used to ask my builds like 1,000 times, you know, on every stream and, you know, on daily basis in DMs. It just makes more sense that you can actually see the builds. And if you can see some bad builds and you have suggestions to me, you can also do it that way, I guess. Yeah, Marius is my main priority right now. I have enough tokens to get him 6-star, and he is gonna be the next champion that I 6-star. Just haven't really had the best of RNG with the Marius souls in the shop, but I will definitely get him eventually. I do see her, like, I think I fought against her like twice yesterday. Eero, he seems kind of, or I think it's a she. Seems kind of niche, but I do see people using her. I don't think it's really considered meta. And let me double check. I kind of forget. She's like a reviver with some really weird effects that most other champions don't do. I haven't really played with her. Obviously, I don't have her. I kind of recently came back, but I have seen. Oh yeah, this is the annoying part that he can do it. I have seen some strong accounts using her, but I don't think she's like considered one of the meta champions or anything. But I do see her kind of frequently. I don't really know what's the goal to build with her though. I mean, this revive seems kind of strong. I think reviving at full turn meter is better than getting buffs, but 2-turn unkillable is pretty much as good as it gets, so that seems like a pretty good skill. I think it's a so like weird niche champion that you kind of need to play with it and get used to it, but I'm sure, you know, you could definitely pull worse mythics than her, even if she's not considered one of the top ones. It's the downside of the nice thing that we can now get free item swap and play everything with your best gear, that whenever you do any type of content, you pretty much need to change the gear on all of your champions, because most of them are gonna be naked. At least that's the case for me. Maybe you guys do it better, but I think Trond also doesn't have like any gear on. Yeah, I quit like around the time that He-Man happened, so I never got him, no. I'm running Lamasu in Chimera, and I do have her booked, and several other people have also said the same thing, that I should try her either in a speed build or in resistance build. One thing that I'm actually doing right now is that I'm trying to farm, what do you call it, a Chronophage set from the event dungeon, and I will definitely try that with Lamasu, but I'm really slow. That's always been kind of my MO, that I'm really slow, and I haven't been able to change that over the years, so I'm not very confident in winning speed races and on champion like Lamasu, how people usually use her. It would be kind of very important, but I might try her, or I mean, I'm gonna try her in like a fast build, but in Chronophage, so it's not gonna win speed races against the other really fast champions, but maybe I can not get locked out and try her. But for now I'm not using her in arena, but she is fully booked, so I will eventually, I'm sure. Oh, okay, you have even better opinion about, I forgot the name, the undead healer than we had. I mean, how new is she? Like, I don't think that's like a super new mythic, or how long ago was she released? Because, I mean, I definitely do see her regularly, but she's on bottom of the list of the Mythic champions that I see in terms of like usage. And she does a lot of like weird things that is kind of she's a very unique champion. Like Galadriel, sure. Yeah, Galadriel is, okay, when you put it that way, now I wanna get her, because Galadriel is on top of my list of champions I wanna get. If I could pick 2 Mythic champions, and maybe it's the wrong picks, maybe I'm not, you know, as up to par to make the most educated choice, but if I could pick 2 champions, I would pick Galadriel and Nice, and I think those 2 champions would really well fit my, you know, my account and go second teams, and I feel like I would do much better if I had those 2 or even one of them. I think they're like the perfect, it's the perfect nuker and perfect reviver in go second teams. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the stream there. I don't wanna bore you guys with more boring PvE stuff. I've never done a stream where I just do my dailies. I mean, I think like I have done it during streams couple times when I did really long ones. Maybe I will stream CVC at some point. Like, I've never done that. Maybe I will do a CVC chilling stream where we're just grinding live arena and talking, but today, not today. I'm too tired to have like to have any more conversations. I'm gonna fall asleep the second I turn off the stream.